start on it as soon as I get off here with Mom, okay? I know, I'll be on here at least 30 minutes. I don't even know if she knows how to do this or not. Hey, Mom. Mom, I'm right here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's working or not. I hope it's working. Are you there, sweetheart?
Mom. Look, you've got to look into the camera. I see you. Hello?
I can't see you yet.
Mom. Mom, there.
Oh,
Go.
wait.
There you go.
Oh, what?
Hey.
Oh, I see you now. How are you, darling? Oh, I miss you so much. Your father and I miss you so much. The dog and the cat miss you so much. So how's life treating you, sweetie?
We're doing great. Joey's actually fixing to get started on supper. I was gonna hop in there as soon as I get off the phone with you and help him. Actually, I might be getting a part-time job down at the church. Joey actually found it for me, so pretty excited about that. It's part-time and yeah.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, it's part-time, it's doing some arts and crafts for the little school kids there that go, but I have to get a good referral. I have to find someone to refer me, are going to do the...
Well, you should let me call them. You let me handle it.
No.
You know, Gina, I can handle it all for you with just one phone call. If you get right with the Lord, it'll work. You know it. You don't always have to live right by God, but as long as you live right, 75% of the time, you should be okay.
Oh, no, Mom. Really? You don't do that, please. One of Joey's sister's friends is actually going to be the one to call down there and refer me. I think she knows someone in there. So please, I know you have my best interest in mind, but we got it handled. Besides, you need to focus on your singing for the church, right? That's what Dad told me last time I talked to him. You had some part coming up.
Oh, I've been working on the new piece for the choir. Yes, I get my solo performance in a couple of weeks, so I've got to adjust the good old vocal cords,
Awesome.
Yes, y'all should come and see. It's going to be fabulous. Fabulous. Would you like to hear a little excerpt from it?
I don't think I have a choice, do I?
You're my best critique, But you better be nice because it's the song of the Lord. Okay, here goes. Let me wet the good old whistle. Okay. I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? I will hold your people in my heart. I, the Lord, am wind and fame. I will tend the poor and lame. I will set a feast for them. My hand will say, finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to thee. Who shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? So what did you think of that piece? I know Evelyn's just going to be beside herself there when she hears my performance. She always thinks that she's the best there in the choir. I got news for her. Harriette will be on that stand. Harriette will be on that altar, and I will be blowing the socks off of everybody. Mm-hmm. Forgive me, Jesus.
Oh, yes, yes, Mom, you are 100% correct. You're gonna knock them dead, Mom.
I am so beyond excited for this. You have no idea. I can practically see myself up there on the altar with the glowing light behind me and the angels in the background on the big painted mural at the church.
Okay, I'll be right there. Mom, I think I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute.
I'm going for the Golden Pumpkin Award this year. You know, they always give the Golden Pumpkin Award out to the best vocal.
Really, Mom, I've got to get off here.
That's my goal. I'm hoping to take the Golden Pumpkin home this year. It'll be a nice little pumpkin decoration for the house for fall.
So how's it going?
Oh, your father and I have been doing absolutely wonderful. Thank you for asking. Oh, my contact is kind of... Oh, my eye is kind of dry. The allergies around here, and it's horrible. Just horrible. Yes, horrible. I get all stuffy, and the stuff just kind of drains out. It drains out all the time at the most inappropriate moments. Like at the grocery store. I was there getting some Brussels sprouts because they were on sale for like $1.03 a pound. No, they weren't $1. I know they weren't $1.03 a pound. Now stop it. Oh, your father is laying down on the bed, but he doesn't want to get up right now because he's still kind of recovering.
From what?
Oh, he had a little incident. Actually, it was a pretty bad incident. Yeah, he went down. I'm gonna tell. She's our daughter. Now, just stop it. Well, he went down to the new thrift store down the road that just opened. It's open every day, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And I believe on Saturday, stop it. I believe on Saturdays they're there from 8 to noon. You figured they'd be open longer on the Saturdays, but they're not.
That's weird.
I know. That's crazy to me. But he doesn't want me telling you, but I'm going to tell you. Yes, I'm going to tell you. Even though he's going to get mad at me, I'm still going to tell you. But he bought him some boxes from there because he's been kind of irritated with the way his tidy whities have been on here lately. He said they just kind of scrunch up his sack down there, his man goods, They just kind of lay against his skin down there. But I think he must have had an allergic reaction. It was a bad allergic reaction. Tina, it was bad.
That's really enough, Mom. That's enough, really. I don't think I need to know anymore. Really, Mom? No, really.
His man carriage swelled up to the size of a nice orange. It was like that big. I'm not even exaggerating. It was that big.
Why, Mom?
It was horrible. It was that big when it should. A normal testicle is like this big.
Stop,
I believe.
really,
About the
stop.
same size of an apricot is what the doctor said. But he bought them and he put them on, and oh gosh, we ended up going to the grocery store that night. That was the night that I got my Brussels sprouts. Actually, I bet a testicle should be about the size of a Brussels sprout. That seems like a normal size for a testicle to be the size of a Brussels sprout, wouldn't you
Okay,
say?
Mom, really, I've got to go.
Yeah, about the size of a Brussels sprout. But anywho, he was off getting his stuff, and I was in the vegetable aisle, and then I went down to the coffee aisle and stuff, And he called me on my celly and was like, oh my gosh, you got to get down here. I can't walk. And I was like, what do you mean you can't walk? And he said he was all walking bow-legged, like that. And he was trying to get through the aisles there in the store. And of course, it was on the weekend, so it was pretty busy. And we, whenever we got over there, we met up. You see, we met up on the toilet aisle, and where all the paper goods and stuff are. And when he was there, oh, I just wanted to just hold him and squeeze him in my arms because he looked like he was in pain. And how your father is. He's not good with pain at all. At all. He is horrible. Horrible. So I go over there and I was like, Tom, what are you doing? Just, what is wrong with you? And he was like, I don't want to say, Harriette. I don't want to say. I was like, my goodness, Tom, we have been married all these years. Just, what is going on? Just tell me what's wrong so we can get the rest of our groceries and get out of here. We got to get home to take the dogs on a walk. And he said, it's my testicles. It's my testicles, Harriette. I think they have swollen, doubled their size. And I said, oh, you just want me to sneak a peek here at the grocery store. You know how your father is. He's such a pervert sometimes. So then I could tell he was in pain because he had these little sweat beads like dropping all down his face here, even up here. And this really nice lady named Deborah, I believe was her name. Or no, it wasn't Deborah. It was Donna. Donna was her name. That's right. And she had several little kids with her. And I think they were her grandkids or it might have been her kids. I'm not sure. But she was a little on the plump side, And sometimes when you have kids, that happens. You gain some extra poundage. But, I was always blessed with the plus size figure all my life. So whenever I had you, that didn't happen to me, Gina. I was blessed because I got my full size figure right back. But anywho, she asked if we were okay, and we said, oh yeah. She goes, well, I noticed he was kind of walking kind of funny. I didn't know if he had fallen or not in the store, and I was going to get the manager. I said, oh no, sweetheart, you could go along on your way. You will be just fine. And her kids, they were throwing stuff in the basket, and they had some really nice cookies. We should have picked up some of those Fig Newtons that they had in the grocery cart, because I haven't had a Newton in a long time. But anyways, when she got off the aisle, nobody else was there, and of course your father was like, you've got to take a peek for me. And I said, oh my gosh, if you are pulling my leg, I'm going to make you pay for this. I'm going to make you pay for this. I will hold you to that. I'm going to make you pay for this if you are lying to me. And next thing you know, I got down on my hands and knees, and he had on his loose golf shorts, the little plaid ones that are his favorite with the ripped pocket in the back. Those, well, they're kind of loose, and you can see just right up when you get down there on it. So I got down on the floor. Actually, I dropped some of my coupons, so that way people, if they came down there, they would think I was picking up my coupons and not just being, one of them wild and crazy ladies in the grocery store. And so I got down on my hands and knees, and I looked up, and oh my God, Gina, I nearly passed out. I nearly passed out. All I could see was this hangy thing, and they were like that big, I'm not exaggerating, and they pulled down. They were pulling there. It looked like his scrotum was about to just rip off. I mean, it was so thin you could basically see through the translucent skin. I said, oh my God, honey, we got to get you to the doctor. So we left the cart and everything, For the first time, we didn't have to act like we forgot our payment in the car, but we left our cart and I hightailed it out of that grocery store.
So what did you end up doing with Dad?
What do you mean? I took him to the ER. And so we got home, and your father had a ride, like, with his leg, like, way up like that in the car. And so we were driving. I had to drive, and you know me, I'm not good driving that early in the morning. I hadn't even hardly had my coffee yet. So we're driving back to the house, and I'm on the phone with Dr. Leaf telling him what's going on. And thank God Dr. Leaf is old school, when he said he would make a house call to us. And I thought, oh my God, I don't even have any banana bread or anything made for a guest. especially of his high nature, or his high classness. Being a doctor and all, I was like, oh gosh, we got the elite coming over to the house. So I get home and I put your father up in the living room and he's in his recliner and
Mom, I, Mom, Mom, really, Mom.
give him a bag of frozen peas. Well, we were gonna do the green beans, but he said that the frozen peas weren't just as
I've really got to get supper going, Mom.
I was gonna give him the bag of frozen green beans, but he said the frozen peas worked best. They kind of molded around his man sack like a little pillar. And he sat there for the rest of the morning until the doctor could get over to the house. And I believe he was watching TV Land with his frozen bag of peas and his swollen man good. So the doctor got there, and Dr. Leaf, he's been your father's doctor forever. And he came in and I told him, I'm sorry I don't have any banana bread made for you. And he was like, that's okay. That's okay. And so he goes in there and he takes a look at your father's, private areas. And he told him, he said, did she kick you this time? What did you do to get kicked? And he's such a character. That doctor, he's such a character. He really is. And I sat there and I said, no, Dr. Lee, no, I didn't kick him this time. No, he was actually behaving himself. But he bought a pair of boxes down at that thrift store that just opened up, and I told him he should wash them before he wore them. But he wouldn't listen, and I think he's paying the ultimate sacrifice for that.
Sounds like it. What did the doctor say?
Well, the doctor told him that was it. He was allergic to the fibers. And it appeared to be an allergic reaction to the fibers. It goes to show you should always listen to your mother. In his case, he should always listen to his wife. And that's the lesson to be learned here.
Really had no idea there was a lesson to be learned here, but I guess you're right.
That's the lesson to be learned here, Gina. Listen to your mother. You need to go a little light on your foundation. It looks a little dark. Yes. Yeah. And the doctor, whenever he was sitting there looking at your father's testicles, and he said that they were the size of an orange, and that looked very painful. But to keep that nice ice frozen compaction on his sack there, and it would eventually bring that swelling down. But he told me that a man's testicles should be about the size of a small, premature apricot. Yes, that's a good tip to know. And speaking of apricots, I'm going to be making some apricot jam this weekend, and I would love to send you a jar of it. I know it's your favorite. I remember when you were a little girl and you would always ask for apricot jam with your English muffin. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Oh, it takes me back to those days. Oh, just to have you back home. Speaking of, when are you going to come back home?
I don't think anytime soon.
To visit?
No.
No? What about? Instead of me mailing it to you next week, why don't you come up here and visit?
Oh,
well,
no.
I don't want to have to wait till November to see my darling. No? Well, okay, well, maybe Joey. Actually, speaking of Joey, how's Joey doing? Is he doing good now?
He's really good, Mom.
Oh, well,
really
how's
good.
that job going?
Going good.
Well,
Lots and lots of
Good.
hours.
I tell you what, your father and I are going to take a nice road trip this week. During the week, kind of get him out of the house since he's been down with his swollen testicles. But we'll just pop by and see you guys. How does that sound?
What?
That sound great? I
What?
think that would be wonderful. It would be just wonderful. And I'll whip up some of that good banana pudding. Or not the banana pudding. Oh my goodness. I got banana pudding on my brain. Banana bread. I'm going to bake some nice banana bread to bring in the fall that's coming around. I'm going to bring you some whenever we come visit. Your father always gets a kick out of it whenever I make that banana bread because I whisk that bread in the kitchen like a crazy woman. And he says it tickles my bosoms.
Better watch yourself, Mom. Don't want to get him too worked up with his little problem. I really hate to do this, Mom. I really enjoyed talking to you tonight, but I've really got to get off here and get everything ready for school tomorrow for the kids, and I still got to get in there and help Joey with the supper. I was supposed to be in there like 20 minutes ago, I think, but oh well. I really enjoyed it, so hopefully I'll talk to you pretty soon.
Well, dear, it's been such a lovely time talking to you. But my bridge club is about to start, and I still got to do the minutes from the church meeting the other night.
Okay, well, I didn't know you were
Yes.
still doing the minutes for the church, but
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You give those kiddos a nice, big, juicy sugar on the lips from Grandma. And I guess I will see you this week.
love you, Mom.